Hello all, Fizzban here and welcome back to Dishonored 2. We are now on the 5th mission, I believe. Let's just see. Yeah, another strange visit where we probably have a visit from the outsider. What worries me is that we have no abilities and we have no mana pool or weapons, I suppose. But I'm mostly worried about the lack of abilities. I don't like that. Wait, that doesn't look right, does it? No.
The void again, but it feels different.
Surprised I can pull you into this place?
Oh.
The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
Maybe.
But I want to come home with Jessamine.
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's at court every day.
This is, well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good, I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Is this just all about her being hurt that her daddy didn't want to take her to court, or he was jealous of Jessamine?
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young Lady Jessie, what is your account of that?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
Alright, so they weren't exactly besties.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
So what's that got to do with Emily, or does she just want to meet evidence because...
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
That's another good question. Alright. Meet with Megan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss the next step in your effort to take down Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name, the next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Oh, Jessamine, it's been a while since we've seen her. Oh, thank you. It's something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bringing Anton back. What would I have done without him, pottering around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard? I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy this bottle from the Captain's Reserve. Good stuff. I got from an aristocrat, wanting quick passage out of Kanaka a while back. You'll need it now that Anton is back if you want to sleep. His snoring cuts straight through the bulkhead. So yeah, it wasn't the outside that paid us a visit, it was Delilah. That's interesting. But we do have our power still. That worried me for a second. Alright.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Corvo did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Alright, let's start the briefing.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Breanna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
So we're not going after the Duke next, I suppose.
Jessamine's face has never faded from my memory. Could Delilah truly be her sister?
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to. Oh.
Wake me when Karnaca starts to burn.
What a painting that will make.
You're not right. What does the heart say about you?
Anton Sokolov, painter, inventor, and philanderer, famous throughout the Isles, loyal only to himself.
Alright. Oh, we also have the doctor to talk to. Guess we already ate all the food.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Letter from Lucia Pastor. Dear Dr. Hypatia, I couldn't be happier about the news you gave me. The people here in the Dust District desperately need someone like you. I understand that you cannot see patients in Adamai anymore, and that it's too dangerous to go back to your apartment. I'll arrange something. We'll find you a safe place to hide and give free consultations, as you suggested, if I could read. I'll send word about it via the Miners Family Committee and some friends I have at the Silver Spike newspaper. Welcome back to the city. Lucia Pastor. Well, where did all the other my solutions go? No.
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaca's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
Maybe, Alexandria, but sometimes your friends dictate your fate.
Yeah. I don't see the Duke surviving this. Just saying. So a bit of food, I'll just get that. And I guess let's get on with it. I thought we were going for the Duke next, but I guess it's Breanna.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yep.
Yes, let's go.
That was really on us. 5. The Royal Conservatory. While held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Breanna Ashworth, an architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall. Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She is building a mysterious device for Delilah. Breanna Ashworth must be eliminated. I don't want to know about the device she's building.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything.
Witches.
Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
I don't know, I don't trust the Overseers. They're a bit nutty as well.
Wood from a country you never visited.
Yeah, what just happened is that I started off and I loaded the guard, and the game just went to the desktop a couple of times, which complicated things, so I decided to quick load and start over again on this map.
Don't get any closer. I'm the first
Sorry.
one to admit when I'm scared. And there, I said it. I'm scared.
And what
Something's up.
I did...
Huh?
was just doing this, but when I tried to carry the guard off, somewhere all these workers was just
If I see anything, I'll run.
going aggro at me.
First,
I went to help
I'll
him there.
yell, then I'll run. You know, to warn.
So we will try to go a bit more carefully around the place this time. I could break that, get some more money. It's a bunch of rats. These, oh, they are hostile. What if I...
Huh?
Oops.
That sounded like broken glass.
No, it didn't. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I should have seen that coming. Sure. Was that the guard I knocked unconscious? Oh, he's still there. Right, so far so good. Sort of.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. One by one.
Trout.
Oh, how did you see me? I'm all the way up here.
Another fish in the trap!
Right, if you
I
did
bet
that.
you've been living a soft life.
You shouldn't have wandered out.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were saying? Stupid howlers. We are still, in spite of being very murderous, we are still trying to avoid civilian casualties. But gangs and guards, well, they're fair game now. There's a black market somewhere here.
Eats it, then what? Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Is that the overseers? It's blocked.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
there's a guard there.
Uh-oh. Think something moved.
Nope. Right, we will just see if we can do this some other way.
Who opened this door?
Something.
One to the right. Oh, this is one down. Two down. And three down. Somehow that went so much better than I expected. Let's see, where do you lead? Okay, that powers off the gate. Oh, hey, hello. I wish I could knock him unconscious from where he's standing. Or sitting. Maybe if I throw... Oh, tripwire, a sneaky one. This is gonna go wrong, isn't it? Look, over there!
Huh?
Come on. There we are.
I wonder who that was.
Note to the Overseer. Overseer Ockburn. I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Breanna Ashworth's activities, despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Colero. It's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Kanaka for years to come. Yours in the strictures, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. Well, he doesn't have to worry about Paolo anymore. We might have sort of kind of killed him. What is this?
Breanna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I've believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The Overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Alright, On the Oracular Order by Douglas Howickle, historian. You should probably read this to know a bit more about the Order. What has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order? In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavor to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way, they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during the cloistered gatherings. Though no others are permitted to observe, the process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic lest we have each had an adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent, every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad of consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence or fill 20 pages. Yet still, one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. Alright. Not sure that gives us any information on Breanna's agenda. Alright, it's the floor plans. There's a bit of food, but I'm not injured. Oh, nice. 150. And a few coins, don't mind if I do. A pistol, full-on ammo, grenades, atomized solution, more ammo. If I need pistol ammo and grenades, I can come back here. There's an odd sound. It's not a rune or poacher. Well, let's do a quick save. Okay, so I think we missed the black market completely. Let's see. We have the black market signs. Maybe further along. No. Maybe down here. Yeah.
Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself.
Why, thank you.
Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like?
Well, we might do that first. If we're lucky, we can get a discount, maybe.
Welcome. Obviously, you are someone with refined tastes.
Right, do we have a quest mark on where we need to go? There. Oh wow, he's far, far away. We'll do some shopping first. Then we'll see.
Greetings. Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.
Right. Chain light. Let's see, can we upgrade? We have... Could maybe buy some sleep darts. We are alright on the Oh, safe combination. Yes.
An excellent choice.
And yes, of course I want the room. Oh, can't I buy something to get more bone charms? It just says I should upgrade my gear. Or is it under upgrades?
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry.
Yes. Alright. Oh, is that... Oh, it's only for the crossbow. I have many more, don't I? Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh my god. I don't really use the lens. Bone charm slots +2. Yes.
No
That's
need
what I was
to wrap
looking
it for you, I suppose.
Yes. Holy shit, why didn't I see this sooner? Oh my god. And more capacity for my bolts and bullets. Just yes. Let's see what else there is before I spend all my money. I don't know. I do use the sword
I look
a lot,
forward to
but-
the day when I can reopen my gallery.
Alright, well, I don't have the blueprint for that. Alright, so there's the mines. Got a charge for the stun mine. Increases radius for the spring racers. Alright, we will first do the more ammo.
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
And I think that should be good. And then we do use the gun also a lot.
Bloodflies are worse
magazine,
here than any district in Kanaka. And it used to be such a prosperous district, too.
Faster reload. Okay, we'll do the faster reload. One more bullet in the magazine.
I'd love to know who made that
And a bit more
mask.
stability.
Very interesting. Please, visit again soon.
Thank you all. Actually, speaking of upgrades, we might be able to upgrade our powers. We have 4 rooms, so yes. We will upgrade the wind with more power. Yes. Alright, and we now need to pick way more bone charms, because we have 5 more. Alright, what do we want? Acrobat. Climbing speed is slightly faster. Maybe. Zephyr, I don't want to take more damage. I don't want to half my health regeneration. Solid landing. Creates a shockwave. Maybe. It's not slowed when your weapon's unsheathed. Alright, why not? Fencer, when locked, sword cutters more easily. Okay, we can do that. Falling Star. Drop assassinations, restore some mana. We can do that. Blood Sacrifice. Yeah, a bit of health regen from more sources is always good. Elixirs restore slightly more health. Yes. Alright. Alright. We are good. What are we... Oh, our time is just about up as well. So I think we will wrap up the episode here and we will continue in the next one. So thank you for watching and see you later.